Since you can hear me, the mic humbled and I haven't cut it off. Get the fuck off my page. In fact, I'm gonna do it for you. Ferris Media and Marketing, owned by entrepreneurs D. Ferris, brings to you the finest in final tribute and obituary programs. Dee is known as the obituary queen, and she brings to you the finest in colored printed celebration of life programs with pictures of your loved one and you in whatever design that you can imagine that you will cherish forever. D also owns Alpha Omega Monuments and can provide for your family all types of headstones, flat, stand-up, double headstones, even headstones with your loved one's picture. Whatever your printing need, Ferris Media and Marketing can provide it for you. Give her a call at 901-921-0110. Even if you need business cards, logos, or contracts, 901-921-0110. Have you been complaining about not having enough money to pay your bills? Well, get up off of your assets and get some assets and go to work immediately if you really want a job. 3 Chicks with a Side Hustle is ready to put you to work immediately. Get a full-time salary from home. All you need is a laptop or a computer. Pick up your pencil and write this number down: 901-401-3862, 901-401-3862, or go to their webpage, www.2chickswithaside-hustle. They also give away laptops and computer stands for those who really need and really go to work. This is a worldwide service. No matter where you are, you can go to work today. Contains 92 minerals. It supports a healthy heart, good digestion. It also helps maintain a healthy weight, and there are so many more uses for sea moss. Now, you can order online from Envision Sea Moss. That's right, Envision Sea Moss. Or you probably thought that sea moss only comes in that one bland flavor. Well, Envision has it in natural strawberry, mango, pineapple, elderberry, honey cinnamon, and so many more flavors. Go right now to the website, EnvisionSeaMoss.com. Envision Sea Moss ships around the world. Have a more healthier you right now. Go to EnvisionSeaMoss.com. 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 Attorney Carlos Bibbs has practiced law for 24 years, and now he wants you to elect him judge of Circuit Court Division 2. As judge, he will represent the diversity our community needs. He's a firm believer in equity and equality under the law. Carlos Bibbs has the demeanor and the temperament suited for the position of judge. Carlos Bibbs is a family man and a strong believer in applying the law fairly to every citizen, no matter what the economic or the culture of that citizen may be. Vote Carlos Bibbs, Judge of Circuit Court Division 2. Paid for by the committee to elect Carlos Bibbs Judge. Ed Payton is the treasurer.
Your voice in Nashville to assist in lowering crime, bringing better education for our children, bringing quality and affordable health care and jobs back to our city. Remember on August 4th to consider me, Will Richardson, as your next state representative for District 86. Remember, where there's a will, there's a way.
War Promotions presents Keep the Dream Alive 2022, Sunday, May 22nd, 5 p.m. at New Direction Christian Church, 6120 Winchester Road, Memphis. Starring Harvey Watkins Jr. and the Canton Spirituals. Pastor Ronnie Strong and the Sensational Strong Family. That name of Jesus. Doc McKenzie and the Highlights.
I'll be alright.
George Dean and the Gospel 4.
I've got a new way.
Annie and the Caldwell Singers, the Echo Airs, Minister Cedric King and Restoration, Soul Sisters, plus God's Children, Mountain Man, and Melodic Truth. Keep the Dream Alive 2022, the baddest gospel quartet concert of 2022. Sunday, May 22nd, 5 p.m. at New Direction Christian Church. Advanced admission $35, $45 at the door. For tickets and information, call Gary Moore at 901-691-1867. That's 901-691-1867. See you there! You can be that special queen or king and get on board the Cussing Pastor Blues Cruise. November 10th through November 14th. The cruise will leave sunny Miami and head straight to the Bahamas. Stopping first at the beautiful private island of Half Moon Key, where you'll spend a day there on soft white sand beaches while enjoying water sports, boat trips, swimming, a straw market, horseback riding on the beach, a salon, delicious food and drinks, and more. Then it's off to funky Nassau. All you need to take the cruise is a birth certificate, driver's license, or a state ID. A passport is not necessary, but you must be vaccinated. You can enjoy the cruise with a balcony for $982. That's for 2 persons in a room. If you want an ocean view room, it's $732. Or a room with no view is $661. Hurry and book your cruise today. Here's the booking code. X61MT1. That's X as in X-ray. The number 61MT1. Pick up your phone now and make a $100 deposit. Call 800-819-3902. That's 800-819-3902. Extension 85462. And speak to Natasha Links. Deadline to pay your trip in full is August 27th. Come on and cruise with the Cussing Pastor on Thaddeus Matthews' Cussing Pastor Blues Cruise, November 10th through November 14th. Here's your invitation to Melanie, Mrs. Cussing Pastor, 47th birthday party and blues show. It's Friday, September 9th, 7 p.m. at the La Place Ballroom and Event Center, 5841 Sycamore View in Summer, right behind Church's Chicken, featuring in concert L.J. Eccles.
Do you want me to get it from the back?
O.B. Buchanan, Summer Wolf,
If you want me,
Summer Wolf,
lead me.
West Love,
Love the way you put it on me.
Mr. Sam,
She said jump up, roll it,
Red Velvet,
I wanna love somebody.
and introducing new Southern Soul sensation, West Dawn.
If you don't wanna treat me right, somebody else will.
It's Melanie, Mrs. Cussing Pastor's 47th birthday party and blues show. Friday, September 9th at the La Place Ballroom and Event Center. Tickets are $40 in advance, $50 at the door. VIP, $65 per seat at a table of 9 or a whole table for $500. Tickets available only at cussingpastor.com. The MC for the evening, none other than the Cussing Pastor, Thaddeus Matthews. Get your tickets now!
He is the one that will inform you about all those jokers that are doing wrong. You cross the line and then it's on. Sometimes the other news don't get it right. They don't get it right. What Daddy does his homework every night. What's local news, world news, national news? He's gonna keep it tight. For the people he will fight.
And good evening, and just when you thought it may be safe, It is absolutely, positively not. Good evening to you. Hoping that your day today has went simply marvelous. Today's been one of those days that I just laid around. I wasn't feeling too well. Did my morning show. Wasn't feeling too well. Got climbed back up in my bed and took care of business from my bed. Made my calls. Things of that nature that I have to do on a daily basis to maintain business. And I did just that. Got up about an hour ago, ate a little something, and now I'm ready to do this and get off the air and go watch the Grizzly game on tonight. So is everybody doing all right? Did you have a great Mother's Day on yesterday? There is a subject that I want to talk about. Technically, there are two subjects that I'm going to talk about tonight. But my main subject is going to be, and I don't know what school this is, where the young man got into the fight with the teacher. And I want to talk about, I was rushing, I wasn't feeling good, so I didn't make a big video of it. So I went into my phone. Did I save it? I hope I did. I gotta find it. I think I saved it. The scene of the fight at the at the school, and I'm going to give you my opinion of it. I thought I saved that. If not, I can put it in here. Voltech School on Horn Lake. Thank you. Somebody just sent it to me. Voltech School, where the young man is seen getting in the face of the teacher, and the teacher handled him. I'm going to talk about that at length. LaShonda Hurton, you want to know what the temporary service for felons is? Well, baby, I want you to get a job. If you've been out there robbing banks and stuff, I want you to get a job. It's advanced staffing. Advanced staffing, which is located at 3564 Kirby Parkway. And if you are a man by chance also, that's listening and sitting around the house, you playing the video games, and instead of working, the man that babysits the children while your woman at work, you always got an excuse for not working. You can't find a job, or you don't have transportation, or you're a felon. Well, you can get up off your ass now, and put all these excuses to rest, because advanced staffing, located at 3564 Kirby Parkway, is hiring and ready to put you to work today, even if you are a felon. Okay, she said, I got a job, Pastor. Well, give it to your husband. Plus, they provide the transportation. They will pick you up, take you to work, come back and pick you up from work and take you home. Now, really, to me, that's too damn much, but that's what they do. Or you get to, if you're a woman, they also hire you as well. Whether you're in the call center, data entry, secretary, receptionist, call their number, 901-443-5589. 443-5589. Well, LaShonda, whoever is for your boyfriend, then get him a job. Yeah, they make it real easy for you. And they gonna pick your ass up and take you to the job, come back, pick you back up, and take your ass home. Next thing you be asking, can you give me some lunch money too? Yeah. All right, but I also, before I get into that, I want to speak on real quickly the corruption that is going on with the Shelby County Election Commission and with politicians in this city. I disclosed to you over a month ago in the election the bogus and fraudulent behavior of Janice Romeo Gordon, who has falsified legal documents to be Janice Fully Love Gordon, or Janice Gordon Fully Love, which is not her legal name. And she put her picture and her mother's picture on the signs that went into the black community. In the white community, she put the proper sign with the proper name. She knows that black folk is ignorant. Y'all don't do any research. Y'all just sit around and y'all get them damn ballots by these guys who are paid to make ballots. And you vote without any research whatsoever. It's a shame. I was made aware of this by Commissioner Reginald Milton, who in some text messages to Stephanie Gatewood, who was also a contender in that race, he did not know what was going on. He's a lie. And the truth is not in him. The way that I found it, because I don't get caught up in nobody's shit. I ain't getting caught up in your bullshit. And I don't throw rocks and hide my hand. It was the camp of Reginald Milton that first informed me of the behavior of Janine Gordon. Reginald Milton paid my political fee of $3,500 and then paid me an extra $1,500 to make sure that it stayed out here in the public. In all, Reginald Milton paid me $5,000, which is no secret. No, he telling how much he paid. It ain't no secret. As a part of the political process, there are financial disclosures that politicians have to make. So it should be on his disclosure that he paid me for $5,000. But my point is, brother, don't act like you didn't know that this was going on. Because as a county commissioner, you had the responsibility, and the other county commissioners, to let this public know, this county know, that Janice Fully Love, who has not been to work in over 3 years, was still on the county's payroll. It should have been you and some others on the commission that said, no, this is wrong. This is a waste of the taxpayers' money. That Matt Coon, the husband of Heidi Coon, is running the office. He's the CAO of the office. It also strikes me strange, and it smells like doo-doo to me, that Matt Coons, CAO, held a fundraiser for Janine Gordon. Was this for the purpose of him keeping his job? When I look at those that contributed to Janine Gordon, I see a plethora of some of the upstanding black folk who knew that she was committing fraud. I look at the donations. Her mama's sick, as her mama's supposed to be giving. The last time I looked was about $1,600 to the race. But Stephanie Gatewood is not laying back and saying, oh, woe is me. Stephanie has contacted the Department of Justice. She also plans to file suit against the Shelby County Election Commission for them allowing something that is bogus and deceiving to take place in this election. Let me see if I can get Stephanie on the telephone.
Nine zero one.
I told Stephanie right around what time I'd be calling her, but I wanted you to hear from, as they say, the horse's mouth on what the plans for this particular matter happens to be, the legal recourses that she is taking. So maybe she will call in just a few. All right, let me go on to this other matter. I looked at the fight and I sure thought I had put it in. I think this is it right here. It is not, I didn't make it as large because I was rushing to put it into the system as I was coming on the air. Will y'all stop all? Oh, this Gatewood is. Stephanie?
Yes.
Okay. You must have been busy.
No, I'm sorry. I was trying to clear everything so I can get you on the phone.
Oh, okay.
I didn't realize it was on Do Not Disturb.
Okay. Stephanie, you and I have talked about this issue dealing with Janine Gordon. Mm-hmm. And there are some who want to say that, well, you are going after Janine at this point because of sour grapes, because you lost the elections. What is your view on that? What's your statement on that?
Well, first of all, it absolutely is not sour grapes, and it's about being fair and right. It's about going after truth. I've even said, okay, you know what? Say when I go after her and I say, okay, I was the third person that got the highest vote. so you all can give the election to Reginald Milton. It's about what's right and what's fair. And at the end of the day, it's about public deception. She deceived the public. Okay. Many people have come up to me and even said, oh, I thought I was voting for Miss Fullylove. Miss Fullylove's name was on the ballot. Miss Fullylove's picture was in the community. I thought I was voting for Miss Fullylove. So it's not about sour grapes. It's not about me being a sore loser. It's about having a fair election where you run on your own name. And it's about ensuring that our community understands that they cannot be deceived.
Okay. So what's the next step?
The steps are many. So first of all, I would say that Justice for All is a farce. It should be named Justice for those who have the means and who have the money to pay for justice. They don't make it easy. I went down today to try to file a complaint or to file a restraining order. And I was told that the restraining order is not the right word to say, and it should be called an injunction for relief.
Okay.
And so I got an attorney as I was leaving out of court today that agreed to take my case. And when I get home today, I get an email from Linda Phillips. Now, the certification deadline is the 23rd of May. And on their website, it has a meeting date of the 16th of May. So I emailed Linda Phillips several emails and asking her if I can be on the agenda. So she responds back, and I think I sent a copy of that email to you, that they're actually going to certify the votes. The ballot is going to be certified on the 13th, Friday the 13th at 1 o'clock in the afternoon at the Election Commission, the one over on Nixon Drive. She further said that I said, well, can I get on the agenda? She said, well, we're not your audience. The only people that you can talk to is the Democratic Party. So people have 5 days from the date that the ballots are certified, which is going to be Friday. So we have to get in the contesting of the election by the 20th. Okay. A lot of people don't know that. If nothing else, the one thing I want to get out of this, Thaddeus, is a public education. I want to be able to educate the public so the public knows up front what steps they need to take, and not to just sit back and allow this to happen. Public corruption at its greatest. And I really have an issue with that. And I believe I'm an advocate first and foremost. I'm going to stand up for people who don't have a voice. And so for me, that's what this is about.
Okay. So you're going to file the proper paperwork tomorrow?
Yes, me and my attorney will file to try to get an injunction so that they cannot certify the election because there's nothing. And what I'm naming it, oh my goodness, it's just so many. It's as we start unpeeling the onion, it's a lot of layers here that a lot of people don't know about. We're uncovering so many fictitious things that happened in this election, and it should not be allowed to go on. And so, yes, we are going before the court, and we're going to ask the court to set aside this election because it was not right and it was not fair.
When you spoke with the attorney, and text me and let me know when we get off the line, text me the name of the attorney that you're, unless you want to call his name, text me as to who you're talking with.
I can. It's a her, by the way. It's a her name.
What is her name?
Her name is Attorney McCracken. McCracken. Okay. McCracken. That's who I'm going to use. Attorney McCracken.
Okay. What did she say about your case?
Yeah, she said it's an open and shut case.
Okay. Clearly,
she even thought that Fullylove was her legal name. So she was like, surely nobody wouldn't put a fake name on the ballot.
Yeah, which is fraud.
Which is what is actually called misrepresentation. That's the proper word. Yes.
Well, are you still going to do your press conference?
I am going to allow my attorney to tell me which way to go, and once I officially file with the court, then I will do the press conference, because then that way people can pull it and do whatever they need to do with it. But I don't want to have a press conference prior to filing it first.
Right.
Does that make sense?
That makes a whole lot of sense. You know, a lot of people thought that with the two pictures on the post in the black neighborhoods, it was just like a film program. You know how you put the original picture, the right now picture, and you put the old picture. And they thought, when they saw Janine, they really thought they were seeing Janice. I mean, and that's how, I don't know, ignorant some of us in our community happens to be.
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody's asking, why didn't you file the shit before the election?
Okay, thank you. Great question, and I absolutely tried to. So, on April the 15th, I contacted the State Election Commission, and I asked them what the law was, what it said as it relates to the name that can be placed on the ballot. I was told it could be a nickname or the legal name. I then was told that I could challenge the election if it wasn't for the May election, because the May election, it was too late to do anything about it because the provisional ballots had already been out and the machines had already been set.
Okay.
So I did try to do something about it in the beginning. It's not like I waited until after the election to see the results and then said, oh, I lost. Oh, now I want to cry foul. No, this is not right and this is not fair. In fact, Thaddeus, you were talking about it well before the election day.
Right.
But unfortunately, it was kept from everybody until after the sample ballots came out. And when the sample ballot came out, it was clearly too late per the Secretary of State Hargett's office.
So are the other contenders in the race joining in with you? Reginald Milton, Marcus Mitchell?
As of Saturday, they were. As of Saturday. I don't know what their mindset is today, but Saturday when I talked to both of them, they did say that they were going to go with me on the contesting of the election results.
Okay. But
because again, Reginald Milton said, well, things happened in the campaign that weren't right as well. And I was like, okay, so here we are. And then even Marcus Mitchell told me that several people told him that people thought that they were voting for Miss Fully Love as well.
Okay.
So I don't think I think it's no surprise and it's no secret. And I don't understand, like, hey, you know what? And if people have the right, the thing about democracy is you can vote for whomever you want to vote for. But please don't try to deceive the public.
It should be fair.
Be clear about it. If they voted for Janice Fully Love, by all means, hey. Or if they voted for Janine Gordon. But it needs to be their legal name. The name on the ballot should have been Janine R. Gordon, not Janine Fully Love Gordon. And if you can look at the website now, the website, Shelby County website, has even taken off the Fully Love name.
Okay.
Now they just got the initial up there.
Okay.
So no, I'm not having sour grapes. No, I'm not crying foul. But so here's what's really about, Thaddeus. It's about setting the precedents for the future of all of our elections. So what's to say next month? Say next year I decide to run for another office. How about I say, okay, I'm Stephanie Obama Gatewood. Would that be legal? Can I say that I'm Michelle Obama?
No.
Can somebody say they Donald Trump? Can somebody say they can say they're Daffy Duck because it could be a middle name. Okay. This is like the middle name. Let's take Antonio Touche Parkinson. Touche was his nickname, so he was able to use that. Fully Love is not a nickname. I don't care how you try to spin it. That is not a nickname. That woman used her mother's name because she knew people loved the Fully Loved name. So she said, oh, when she didn't always start out that way, that's what I don't understand. She started out being just Janine Gordon. Janine Gordon on the news. That's what she started out being. I guess somebody told her, you need to use your mama's name. And so that's what she did. She used her mother's name, which is it's against the law. And I want her prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Just like they tried to prosecute Pam Moses and gave her 6 years, then she needs to do some time because she knew what she was doing. She tried to defraud the voters.
Well,
the public deception is public corruption.
And I hear that there's a gag order that's been given by the administration of juvenile court.
Yep.
And for what purpose is the gag order? And let me say this. This has nothing to do with the judge of juvenile court. The judge has nothing to do with the administrative side of juvenile court. Why do you think the gag order was given to employees not to speak?
Because they're trying to hide something.
Okay.
I believe they're trying to hide something. I can tell you several federal acts have been violated, such as the Hatch Act. I can also tell you that I know for a fact that the administration had a fundraiser for Janine, which is against the Hatch Act violation because you cannot direct your employees to, you can't even invite them to a fundraiser, a political fundraiser at that.
And it was,
I do know.
It was given by Matt Coon.
That is correct.
The CAO of the clerk's office.
That is correct.
Probably trying to stay in good graces to keep his job.
Well, okay.
All right. Well, Stephanie, keep me abreast. You know that when you stand at the press conference, I'll be standing with you. This is a total injustice. And it's about time that somebody stood up to the corrupt Shelby County Election Commission and to corrupt politicians. I am aware that another elected official called you today who had some problems in their race as well. It's overall misrepresentation to the community. And let's see how we can make this cookie crumble. Oh.
Okay, yeah, you know what? Let me finish by saying this, Darius. On the way home from work today, not from work, but from the court, I received a call from a Republican that's on the Republican side.
Okay.
And he said that he's in the election for the August election, and he wanted to commend me for standing up and fighting. And he further said, and I said, he said a lot of people said they thought they were voting for Miss Fully Love. And I said, well, will you go on record to say that? And he said, no, I really don't want to go on record to say it because I am actually going to be in the August election. And so I said, wow, okay. So he said, you know what? A lot of people are really pushing for you. A lot of people are really glad that you are standing for what's right. And a lot of people, you have the courage that a lot of people do not have. And I just said, wow. So he said, it's not even about color, and it's not about race either. It's about doing the right thing.
You've contacted the Department of Justice, and
yes,
a complaint can be made at the Department of Justice. Am I correct?
That is correct. I think I sent you the link. You can either do it on their website or you can actually call. And there's two different avenues that you can go. It's called the ethical violation of voting crimes, and it's the voter side that you would go and share your concern. And so here's why I decided to contact the DOJ. Well, obviously, Shelby County Election Commission and Shelby County Commissioners knew what was going on with this election. This ain't the first time they saw the sign with Janice and her mama on it. Janine and her mama on it. See, I'm even confused. So, they knew what was going on, but yet somebody just, I guess they wanted to just sweep it under the rug. So I then contacted the state. The state gave me the guidance, and they still didn't answer my question. And the Secretary Hargett was supposed to call me back today. I called him and left him 3 messages. Still no response back. So then I said, okay, I'm not going to fool with the county, and I'm definitely not going to fool with the state, because it seems like everybody's in bed with one another. So let me just call the feds, and let me get U.S. Department of Justice. Let me get Department of Justice on the line, and let them do a full-on investigation. Not only are they going to do an investigation of this election, but they're also going to do an investigation of the practices that are happening. I understand there are more than one person that's out sick, but yet they're still getting a full paycheck.
Yes.
No, everybody, this is going to start, the walls are going to start crumbling down, and the cards are about to fall. They've got the right one. They picked the right one. I'm not bought nor paid for. In fact, I had no endorsements in this election. Nobody endorsed me with my family and my friends. That's why I couldn't pay a whole lot of money in advertisement dollars, because I didn't raise the money. So I went on my record. I went on my name, and I asked the voters to please support me in this election. 10,187, or it could be even more. We don't know, because the numbers don't even come out to be 100%. So we don't even know what true numbers are. So that's a whole nother issue. But my only issue that I'm asking them to not for this injunction is because the community was deceived.
So
it was the fake fully love, and that's not right. And I don't want to disgrade Miss Fully Love's name, Miss Janice Fully Love's name at all. That's not what my intent is. But what I'm saying is that the public was deceived, and that was what my complaint has been to the U.S. Department of Justice.
Well, let me give this number out to the U.S. Department of Justice that deals with this particular election laws. Is area code 202-514-1412. 202-514-1412. 202-514-1412.
Yeah. And then when somebody answers the phone, just tell them you want to be transferred to the Voting Civil Rights Act. The people, the vote for voters, civil rights, because this is a civil right violation. If you look at, to be honest with you, it's a whole civil right violation.
Well, again, I commend you for standing up, and that you're not bought, you're not paid for. And like I shared with you this morning, I'm in the advertising business, and I took Reginald Milton's money for advertising, but I don't owe no loyalty to Reginald Milton. Reginald Milton knew about this, because that's how I found out about it, was through Reginald Milton's camp. They told me about it. They supplied me with the first initial pictures. They paid me extra advertising money to go after Janine Gordon, to create a commercial against Janine Gordon. So he was totally aware of what's going on. Let me just say this. I'm the type of person that I will not throw a rock and hide my hand. Right. I'm gonna stand in the middle of the Coliseum and say, "Here I am. Come on." I'm not scared of nobody. And when I say that, I'm not trying to be big and bad. But don't then make it seem like you didn't know what was going on and you didn't know that this was happening. That's what I have issue with. Well, these politicians don't want other politicians to know the role that they play in this. But I'm making it totally public. Reginald Milton knew what was going on. That's how Thaddeus Matthews found out about it. Okay, well, through Reginald Milton and his camp. He may not want the other politicians to look upside his head the other shysters that are in politics in this town. But see, ain't nobody gonna whoop my ass. I don't belong to nobody. I ain't bought, I ain't paid for. You gonna pay for your advertising, and I appreciate the $5,000. I was able to do some things with that. But when it's all said and done, that's my business, advertising. That don't mean I'm gonna stand with you when you're wrong and you are corrupt. So I'm standing with you. Whatever you need me to do, whatever you need my influence to do, whatever you need my pages to do, this show to do, we're going to keep this public abreast. I'm going to call a good friend of mine in the Republican Party on tomorrow as well and see what I can do to help the person, the Republican that is running for county clerk. This should upset not only white people, but it should upset black people who want to see the right thing done. Win or lose,
so
that's a game.
Hold on, Thaddeus. When you said county clerk, you mean juvenile court clerk?
I mean juvenile court clerk. Oh, not county clerk.
Okay, well, so hold on. Before you make that call, let's see what the court gonna do, because we're gonna make sure that it's a fair race. But if they do what I want them to do, which is to invalidate the results, we're gonna have a brand new election.
Well, this should be very interesting.
Right. So that's what the thought is. So before you go half cocked, not saying that you have cocked, but just hold on. Let's play the good card game right now.
Well, Stephanie, I don't play fair. I don't play fair.
You don't play fair? Okay, I'm sorry. That's me. I'm sorry, my bad.
That's you.
Well, you know me. You've always known me as Miss Goody.
Right.
I mean, Miss Goody Two Shoes, remember?
Look, I'm going to let you play fair. I'm going to let you play fair. But I'm going to play the game the way I know how to play it. Okay?
Oh, that's fair, Thaddeus. That's fair.
If I get a little dirt on me, it's all right.
Alerting the voters and our citizens, and please let everybody know this is not about me having sour grapes. This is not about me being a sore loser. It's not even about me. It's really about the process. It's really about making sure that moving forward, we have fair, equitable elections where people can't fake and deceive the public. That's really what it's about. I don't care. Hey, if the voters go back again and say no, this is the person that we want to win. Hey, I'm all for that. I'll go. That's what democracy is. But it's about being honest and having integrity in the process. That's what it's about. And
in the general election, you do not have to vote Democrat or Republican.
That is correct.
You just vote for the candidate that you want.
Mm-hmm.
And if you really want justice, if she stays on the ballot, don't vote for her.
Well, we're not going to even think about her staying on the ballot because I'm going to do everything in my power to get her disqualified.
All right.
Because if she deceived the public purposely.
Yes.
And even Ray Charles can see that.
Yep.
And I'm going to tell you this, if she is not disqualified, then I'm going to the highest court of the law. I am going to the highest court of the law. So I'm not stopping. I don't stop until I'm going to the highest court of the law. That's all I'm going to say.
All right. Well, I thank you. Let me know tomorrow what is going on. If you get it filed, get me a copy of the paperwork so that I can post it.
Okay, as soon as I will take a picture of it as soon as I get it back in my hands. I won't even leave court before I send it to you.
Okay.
Because I do want you to alert the entire your listening audience. And people may not like your delivery, but you're not going to put anything out there that is not true.
Right.
I will say that.
I don't care about them liking my delivery.
I know you don't.
Ever since the first time I met you, I've been the same.
Okay.
All right.
So I appreciate you for having me on your show. And you've not heard the last of me, and we just want a fair and equitable election. And we want to send a strong message that this will not be tolerated in our community. Because you definitely can't do it in the other people community.
No, the
so
white
if you
people.
can't do it in the white community, then you damn sure ain't gonna do it in our community.
Right.
Period.
Right. All right. Thank you so much. We'll talk tomorrow.
Thank you.
All right.
Yep, we'll talk soon. Have
All
a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. That's Miss Stephanie Gatewood. And somebody said, you ain't the mailman, you don't get paid for delivery. Now, I'm going to keep it just 100. So, and I wanted Milton to know that, man, don't throw no rocks and hide your hand. That's a coward's move. But I hear that he wants to get appointed to the city council. See, these persons that start off in these politics, they don't know what to do with their lives once their terms run out. All right, let me jump into this other subject. Tech School, they had a fight the other day, and I didn't have time to make this video as large as I wanted to. A student and a teacher got into a fight. I don't know what brought it on. I've reached out to the mother to have her on the show. But I never did hear back. Wait a minute, okay. I reached out to her, and she didn't hit me back up. But then I go to her page, and she got 13 children. I said, damn. 13 children. Maybe that's the reason she didn't want to talk to me. 13 children. Okay. The lawyers are telling her not to speak. That's why I don't know, is she a foster mama? But she said she's proud to have 13 children. I wanted to ask her about that. But let me see if I can. This video is not exactly the way as large as I wanted to make. I had just nigger rig it. Let's see. You can see the fight going on. Let me go back and look at the beginning of it. I want you to notice how the young man is all up in the teacher's grill. That's a student in the red, apparently, and that's the teacher that's in the brownish. Yeah. Now, here's what I say on that. When you, as a child, put yourself in a grown person's place, what do you expect? We don't have the whole argument. And again, I reached out to the mother, and the mother is free to call me if she would like to on the air. But this young boy, don't know how old he was, is all up in this authority figure's face. You see the student placing his nose on the nose of the grown man. No grown man, teacher, preacher, or whatnot, is going to allow another male factor to get into your space like that. There's going to be, you say 14, there's going to be some repercussions. Okay? I could not blame the teacher at all. And the mother was upset. Yeah, she was upset over these actions. But where were the manners? And I noticed he had school with flip-flops on. God damn. Who go to school with, well, I guess he did. See, teachers got a hard job right now. Trying to raise your children where you have not raised them at all. What was the teacher supposed to do? Was the teacher supposed to allow this boy to punk him out in the hallways? It's apparent that the teacher had told him something to do and he decided not to do it. Is Voltech one of them special schools where you go when you can't do right in the regular school? And I agree with someone here that says that's the reason that a lot of teachers are resigning from the schools. Okay? Yeah, you let them leave home with flip-flops on, going to school. Why this aggressive behavior? Many will say, well, the teacher is a grown person. But the boy was acting grown. Okay? Yes, you got a grown man vote takers where they take up a skill. Okay. I don't know which one he was. He was taking up. Put you up in a grown man's face. Totally disrespectful. You're not the student that's going to walk off. You get up in the man's, show enough face. You lay your head in the man's head. Eyeball to eyeball, nose to nose, skull to skull. Someone says, I still say the teacher wasn't wrong on professional conduct and why the teacher got suspended. You know why he got suspended. The teacher was not in the wrong. Supposed to kick that motherfucker in his ass. Unprofessional. How do you be professional with somebody in your face and you can see the boy, that's what he is, a boy, whispering something? You being totally disrespectful as a student. The man has the right to protect himself. Notice you said he got suspended, he didn't get fired. So was the teacher supposed to allow this nothing ass little boy to attack him? That's all right? Is that what you want? You want to hold the teacher up to a level of standards that most of us would not stand for. Hey, you're a child, stay in a child's place. Now that's what I said. I opened up the phone lines. Turn and walk over and get the boy kicked out of school. No, Terry Cummings, I can't agree with that. Y'all with this walk away bullshit. Marilyn Reed, you sound like a motherfucking fool. Walk away. And a motherfucker is in your face. You gonna turn your back on somebody that is being aggressive with you? Damn. So you're in an aggressive situation. He should turn around and walk. So he should have been like Jesus. So you hostile. You're coming at me, and I'm going to turn my back on you and walk away so that you can attack me from behind. Terry Cummings called me with that bullshit. That's bullshit. What you do for a living, motherfucker? These kids don't care nothing about no teachers. They jump on their mamas. So you know what they do for a teacher. Who is this calling me? Jesus. I don't want to talk to nobody named no goddamn Peanut. You didn't see none of the students try to break it up, did you? They got their phones out taking pictures. Okay. You think the teacher was wrong? Call me and tell me why you think the teacher's wrong. 901-231-9239. 901-231-9239. And you can never be a coward in front of these students. Not in this generation. You have to handle the situation. You don't want your child to be handled like that? Train him up. Dale Alpha, cut your motherfucking volume up. Train him up in the way that they should go, not the way that they want to go. So what's your opinion on this? Because I'm leaving on time because I got to go watch the game. Come on 9 o'clock. So I wonder what happened. And the mama talking about she finna lawyer up. I looked at her Facebook page. Let me look at it again, see if she got anything new on it. She says, one thing about me, I never gave a fuck about people's opinion. What they think about and how they feel about me, that shit is personal. But Miss Kimberly Wortham, I invite you to give me a call. I'd be glad to speak with you. Because I know some of them 13 got to be foster children. I know you ain't just laid up and shitted 13 babies out your ass. Now, goddamn. I just don't. I don't believe that. 13 babies. Good God Almighty. They don't say how old you is. But man, look at your page again. I don't see whether you married or not. All right. So what's your feelings on this? 901-231-9239. 901-231-9239. Now, first of all, I can't understand a woman wanting 13 babies. Ain't that much having dick in your life. No. 13 babies. Why? Why would you do that?
Unknown caller.
Yes.
Accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Go ahead. What's your name?
Anthony.
Your name is what?
Anthony.
All right, what's on your mind, Anthony?
Man, talking about this teacher and student thing, man.
Uh-huh.
It's a respect thing. You go both ways. You got a lot of teachers doing disrespectful shit in front of these kids and wonder why the kids feel like they can run up on them like that. But I agree with you. You should have beat his young ass. So that's all I got to say.
Well, man, see, here's the part. You don't run up on a grown man. Grown men shouldn't run up on a grown man, let alone a little pissy ass boy running up on a grown man. And you know, and when you get old,
a lot of these boys raised by a number of women, man, so they don't think like a man. They ain't men, so they don't think a motherfucker can just run up on you like that. You can't be all up in the motherfucker's face. But that shit they see their mamas do.
No, that's
all they catting and scratching and all up in motherfucker's face. And she get your ass beat.
Yeah, you know, I don't care how professional your occupation calls you to be.
Mm-hmm.
You just can't run up and put your nose on another man's nose and think something ain't gonna happen. Is that your dog?
Every man will run up on the police like that.
Yeah. Is that your dog?
I'm scared of the police, so they ain't gonna run up on the police like that. They gonna run from them, but they run up on the teacher. Motherfucker trying to teach them something.
Yeah. All right, Anthony.
Up, man?
Thank you, man.
All right.
Yeah, Anthony's correct. Okay. Anthony's correct. You don't run up on a man like that unless you're looking for trouble. (901-231-9239). 901-231-9239. What do you feel about this situation at the Voltech school?
Michael.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press...
Go ahead.
Hey, Thaddeus.
Hey.
This is Michael. If these children in these schools, I was a police officer in the school, and they do that all the time, and the damn principal, them kind of condoned it, because the student ran up on me, and I flipped his little ass, and the principal was trying to tell me how to do my job, and I just told her, I don't work for you, I work for the city of Memphis, and this is what they expect me to do. But them kids is bad as hell. I was working Monday through Friday day shift. I said, fuck that. I got back in the car and work on the evening shift. Because they just too bad. They ain't got no respect for adults. The parents is stupid. Parents just ignorant of the children.
So is this act by this young man a common act in the school system?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mr. Matthews, I'm 35 years old. Been on the police department 10 years. I weigh 270 pounds. And I'm a police officer. I exercise, and a little jumper like that ran up on me. And I told him, boy, I'll bust your head to the white meat. These kids are bad, they disrespectful, and they get a lot of support from their parents on wrongdoing.
Okay.
So, it's wrong. Anytime, Mr. Matthews, I gave up a Monday through Friday job at East High School to get back in a patrol car to work evening shift and the weekends to get away from them little bad motherfuckers.
Okay. Okay.
They just too bad.
Okay.
And the school system gotta let, and I even told them, y'all gotta let the police do their job. If they messing up, I'm one of them ones that give them a chance, don't do it. But when I have to arrest him, the principal like, no, I don't want you to arrest him. I said, well, it ain't your call to make. I work for the city of Memphis, not the school system.
Okay.
But, they just bad, so they can have them down school. I work driving this damn car.
All right, man.
All right, Mr. Matthews.
I appreciate your call, sir. Thank you. Yeah, it's just, damn, and you look at all these incidents where parents go up to the school shooting. Parents go up to the schools getting involved in fights. So how can you expect a child who comes from that type of environment, has that type of mama at the house, how do you expect him to act in the school? And why should you? Why should you expect a teacher to accept being bullied by a child? And I know y'all all want to say, he a baby. He ain't no baby, that's your baby. Nobody give a fuck about your baby but you. Ain't nobody caring about your baby. That's your baby. All right, 901. All right, let's go here. Thomasville, Georgia.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Go ahead.
Hey, Mr. Matthews. I kind of agree with what the last gentleman said because, these kids nowadays, they will, they be raised by their mamas and they don't respect their mamas. And then they get to the house where they're supposed to be learning some stuff that their mama ain't teaching them about. Same thing to other adults. I have the same problem, with my kid's mother. She has a little daughter that's not mine, and she feel like, she can tell and what the fuck she ain't gonna do.
Hello? I didn't cut you off, brother. You did. I'm reading here Tawana Holshatter. I'm a bus monitor with special needs. I got pushed to the window by a big 260-pound special needs. I almost lost my job today. That special needs shit go out the window. Yeah, you're only human. Self-preservation is the first law of nature. You are supposed to be able to set the thine own ass be true. You save your ass no matter what the age is of the person that's trying to get your ass. These 14-year-olds are murdering and killing every day. And the teacher's supposed to turn his back. Oh, I'm a professional. So I'm going to just turn my back on this little killing motherfucker and let him kill me. It'll be all right if he killed me because he's a baby and I'm the grown man. It don't work that way. But with 13 children in the house, baby, woo, that's something. Let's take care of other business and we'll be on back.
Ferris Media and Marketing, owned by entrepreneurs D. Ferris, brings to you the finest in final tribute and obituary programs. D is known as the obituary queen, and she brings to you the finest in colored printed celebration of life programs with pictures of your loved one and you in whatever design that you can imagine that you will cherish forever. D also owns Alpha Omega Monuments and can provide for your family all types of headstones, flat, stand-up, double headstones, even headstones with your loved one's picture. Whatever your printing need, Ferris Media and Marketing can provide it for you. Give her a call at 901-921-0110. Even if you need business cards, logos, or contracts, 901-921-0110.
Greetings, citizens of District 86. My name is Will Richardson, and I'm asking to be your next state representative. I'm a husband, I'm a father, grandfather, multiple business owner, decorated veteran, man of God, and I care about the people. Yes, we have our challenges within our city, in our state. That's why I'm asking for your support to continue the legacy and the hard work of our district. I want to be your voice in Nashville to assist in lowering crime, bringing better education for our children, bringing quality and affordable health care and jobs back to our city. Remember on August 4th to consider me, Will Richardson, as your next state representative for District 86. Remember, where there's a will, there's a way.
Attorney Carlos Bibbs has practiced law for 24 years, and now he wants you to elect him judge of Circuit Court Division 2. As judge, he will represent the diversity our community needs. He's a firm believer in equity and equality under the law. Carlos Bibbs has the demeanor and the temperament suited for the position of judge. Carlos Bibbs is a family man and a strong believer in applying the law fairly to every citizen, no matter what the economic or the culture of that citizen may be. Vote Carlos Bibbs, Judge of Circuit Court Division 2. Paid for by the committee to elect Carlos Bibbs Judge. Ed Payton is the treasurer.
You can be that special queen or king and get on board the Cussing Pastor Blues Cruise. November 10th through November 14th. The cruise will leave sunny Miami and head straight to the Bahamas. Stopping first at the beautiful private island of Half Moon Key, where you'll spend a day there on soft white sand beaches while enjoying water sports, boat trips, swimming, a straw market, horseback riding on the beach, a salon, delicious food and drinks, and more. Then it's off to funky Nassau. All you need to take the cruise is a birth certificate, driver's license, or a state ID. A passport is not necessary, but you must be vaccinated. You can enjoy the cruise with a balcony for $982. That's for 2 persons in a room. If you want an ocean view room, it's $732. Or a room with no view is $661. Hurry and book your cruise today. Here's the booking code. X61MT1. That's X as in X-ray. The number 61MT1. Pick up your phone now and make a $100 deposit. Call 800-819-3902. That's 800-819-3902. Extension 85462. And speak to Natasha Links. Deadline to pay your trip in full is August 27th. Come on and cruise with the Cussing Pastor on Thaddeus Matthews' Cussing Pastor Blues Cruise. November 10th through November 14th. Gary War Promotions presents Keep the Dream Alive 2022. Sunday, May 22nd, 5 p.m. at New Direction Christian Church, 6120 Winchester Road, Memphis. Starring Harvey Watkins Jr. and the Canton Spirituals. Pastor Ronnie Strong and the Sensational Strong Family. That man of Doc McKenzie and the Highlights.
I'll be alright.
George Dean and the Gospel 4.
I've got a new way.
Annie and the Caldwell Singers, the Echo Airs, Minister Cedric King and Restoration, Soul Sisters, plus Scott's Children, Mountain Man, and Melodic Truth. Keep the Dream Alive 2022. The baddest gospel quartet concert of 2022. Sunday, May 22nd, 5 p.m. at New Direction Christian Church. Advanced admission $35, $45 at the door. For tickets and information, call Gary Moore at 901-691-1867. That's 901-691-1867. See you there! Here's your invitation to Melanie, Mrs. Cussing Pastor, 47th birthday party and blues show. It's Friday, September 9th, 7 p.m. at the La Place Ballroom and Event Center, 5841 Sycamore View in Summer, right behind Church's Chicken, featuring in concert L.J. Eccles.
Do you want me to get it from the back?
O.B. Buchanan, Summer Wolf,
If you want me, leave me.
West Love,
Love the way you put it on me.
Mr. Sam,
She said jump up, roll it, roll it.
Red Velvet,
I wanna love somebody.
and introducing new Southern Soul sensation, West Dawn.
If If you don't wanna treat me right, somebody else will.
It's Melanie, Mrs. Cussing Pastor's 47th birthday party and blues show. Friday, September 9th at the LaPlace Ballroom and Event Center. Tickets are $40 in advance, $50 at the door. VIP, $65 per seat at a table of 9 or a whole table for $500. Tickets available only at cussingpastor.com. The MC for the evening, none other than the Cussing Pastor.
And thank you so much for being here. As I said, today's been one of the days I have not been on 100. I have not been feeling that well on today. But look, y'all, don't let the way I feel make you feel bad. Baby, get on up and feel great about this thing that we call life. Come on, get ready. Thomasville, you cut off. I don't want to talk no more. You done had your shot at talking. I don't want to talk no more to you. You said some good stuff, so just let it go at that. Okay, thank you, brother. We've already talked. We don't need to talk no more. You made some good points when you were here, okay? But don't get caught up thinking we're going to talk some more. All right. And I don't feel real well tonight, but I do my job. I come in here and do my job. Okay? And I'm going to give me some more rests. We're going out of town. Shoot. I'm going to be in town for 3 or 4 weeks. Lord have mercy. Okay. Keep my wife in prayer. My wife passed, and mother of my children passed away on April the 18th. All right, Brother Bean, we'll keep you in prayer. Okay. All right, let's open up these phone lines again. It's 8:30. 30 minutes left of my evening here tonight with you. 901-231-9239 is my number. Okay. 901-231-9239. What do you think about these bad ass kids? And do you have control of yours?
Unknown caller.
Brother, did you hear me
To
say?
accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Brother, did you hear me say that we had already talked?
Hey there, Pastor Matthews. How you doing? This is Pastor Brown.
Yeah, didn't I just talk to you?
No, you did not. This is my first time calling in tonight.
Okay. Go ahead, Pastor. Pastor who?
Pastor Brown.
Pastor Brown. What's your first name, brother?
Pastor Brown.
Your name ain't Pastor, bro. Your mama name you Pastor?
No, Pastor Marcus Brown.
Okay. Do you know how long you been preaching, brother?
I've been preaching for over 15 years.
Okay. So do you know that you never introduce yourself with a title?
Yes, but since it is my
No, brother. No, brother. You do not introduce yourself with a title.
Yeah, you right. You right. You got a point.
Okay, so don't bring me that bullshit because your mama didn't name your ass Pastor. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. What's on your mind?
Okay. I got 2 things I wanted to talk to you about tonight. First off, I know you're a talk show host. You said you've been doing this for over 40-some years. But as one of your listeners who is a preacher of the gospel, a man of the cloth, I wanted to say,
whoa.
Could you be a little bit more professional?
No, sir. I don't have to be sir, this is my show. Sir, shut the fuck up. I don't have to be any other way. This is my show. I ain't Ricky Smiling, and I don't do that. And when you come to me with that lame ass shit, man of the cloth, what kind of cloth?
You know, biblically speaking.
No. That ain't even biblical. That's not biblical. That's not scriptural. Man of the cloth. I can tell you. You know what? Wait a minute, brother. Hush a minute. I can tell you, dumb ass preachers coming to me with this ignorant ass shit. Don't come to me about how I answer my phone on my show. This is my show. Get your little goddamn ministry at your little goddamn church, and you answer your phone the way that you want to answer your phone. Answer the phone at your house the way that you want to answer. But don't come to me on my goddamn show and tell me, little poo-put ass preacher, how you want me to answer my goddamn phone. Man of the cloth.
Yeah,
but my ass. Don't tell me how to conduct my show, cause you the motherfucker that ain't got a call. You ain't got to call me.
I have been a listener and a watcher for you.
Well, keep on watching and don't call. Because you're an ignorant motherfucker. For a preacher, you call yourself a preacher. First of all, you don't know better than to introduce yourself with a title. Then you come with that man of the cloth situation. What kind of cloth? Some cotton cloth? Some polyester cloth? Towel cloth? What kind of goddamn cloth? It's that type of ignorance that messes up.
I understand. Thaddeus, I understand. But let me tell you something. Look, I look good. Look. I look good. I smell good.
Now you trying to steal. Now you trying to steal my shit,
you hear what I'm saying?
motherfucker. You trying?
I am the real deal. Okay.
Motherfuck you, man. You trying to steal what the fuck I've been saying for years? I look good. I smell good. I ride good. You's a dumb motherfucker calling yourself a preacher, and you use this old antiquated bullshit that I hear some of you old antiquated ass holy ass folk wanted to use. Shit, you a man of the cloth. Shit, pick up a cloth and wash your ass. That's what you do. If you're a man of the cloth, pick up the cloth and wash your ass. Damn. Told you I don't feel good now. Don't come to me with that bullshit. Shit. Shit. Could I be a little bit more professional? I ain't a professional motherfucker. Folks don't listen to me to be professional. Damn. How many more ones I got? 25. What'd you say? A diaper cloth.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Man, why are you calling me back?
See, you're going to make the devil come out of me now. You're going to make the devil come out of me.
Fuck you and the devil.
Now, I'm trying to be Christian-like.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about you. What's the name of your church, motherfucker?
I'm in Birmingham, Alabama.
What's the name?
About my wife early last year. You remember me, bitch?
What's the name of your church?
Do you remember talking about my wife early last year?
I talked about your wife last year.
Yeah.
Is your wife your wife that woman down in Birmingham that sucked my dick the last time I was there?
You talked about my wife. You remember?
What was it your wife that the last time I was in Birmingham and I did one of them little religious meetings, she said, "Oh man of God, I want to suck your holy dick. I want your holy calm down in my throat." Is that your wife?
Please. Mr. Matthews, you're going too far tonight.
Was that your wife?
No, listen. You're going too far.
How
You're going too far. Leave
Cause
it alone while you
I was going to tell you that your wife sucked my dick. I'm sorry.
Leave it alone while you at it, okay?
What you gonna do, brother?
Leave it alone while
What you gonna do, brother?
Huh?
You gonna get your Greyhound bus and come to Memphis?
I will cuss your ass out on your show.
Well, cuss me out, brother.
You big head son of a bitch.
Is that the best you can do? I fucked your wife. I fucked your wife. I fucked your wife. I fucked your wife, brother. You can
the
say
only reason why you with Mayor is because she work at Regis Bank.
Well, my accounts ain't even at Regis Bank. I ain't got no money in Regis Bank. I don't keep no money in the banks.
Mayor work at Regis Bank.
Why? Why would I marry Mel because she work at Regis Bank? Give me the reason.
Because she got the money and your ass don't.
I don't? Okay.
Right.
If that's what you think.
That's my buddy, the pastor that kicked you out of that old church you was at. You
Whoa.
know that old church building you was at? That's my buddy that kicked you out that damn church.
What's your buddy's name?
Let's pull up your receipt.
Man, look, let me tell you something. Stop with your strange bullshit. Go kiss your wife and call me back and tell me how my dick tastes. Your wife is a great dick sucker, you motherfucker, you. She teabags too. She lets me dip my nuts in her mouth. That's your wife.
Okay.
Your wife eats ass too.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna go in there. Do she eat your ass? Do your wife eat your ass? Why you hang up? You can't deal with the fact. Yeah, last time I was in Birmingham, I was at one of them speaking in Birmingham, and your wife came up, pulled me out, and said, "Can I speak to you, preacher? Can I speak to you?" "Yes, dear." "Did you enjoy the message tonight?" "Yes. The Lord laid it upon my heart to ask you, can I suck your dick? I've been having problems with my throat and I can't swallow good. I feel like the devil got a hold of my throat. And the Spirit told me that if I take your dick down my throat and let you just shoot juice all down in my stomach, that my throat will open up." So I want to be obedient to the Spirit, brother. So I took your wife off to the side, hung dick down her throat. Then when I came in her mouth, she just boom, 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 boom. She swallowed. Then her voice went from here. She said, "Hallelujah, hallelujah." Her voice opened up. So you ought to be thanking me. Okay? You ought to be thanking me. Last time I talked to you, you cried because you knew what I was saying about your wife was true. Okay? Now, let me go on with my show. And all the saints said, amen, amen, and amen again. Glump, 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 glump. Didn't miss a spot, a drop. Now, before I was so rudely interrupted, we shall move forth. Okay? 901-231-9239. 901-231-9239. What was I talking about? Yeah, he from... Okay. If y'all want to give to the Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries tonight, I invite you to do so. Cash App, $, Naked Truth Ministries. Oh yeah, badass kids, that's what I'm talking about. Well, y'all quit telling folk good night on my page. Let me wait till I go off there to say good night. If you're gonna leave, just leave. Shit. If you'd like to contribute tonight, let me see if I can sound professional. If you would like to give tonight to the Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries, and especially our broadcast ministry, especially our men's mentoring program that we are about to institute here on the airways, feel free right now to give. Go to the Cash App right now, and it's $ Naked Truth Ministries. What is that again? It's $ Naked Truth Ministries. Okay. Ooh. All right. Y'all can get on the line. I ain't got but 15 minutes left. 901-231-9239. Okay. Thank you, Kamara Wright, for such a liberal offering. There is no other show anywhere like this, nowhere. You talk about the fun morning show, this is a fun evening and nighttime show. Yeah, you gonna give. Ooh, Lord have mercy. $ Naked Truth Ministries. Did you get it? $ Naked Truth Ministry. I throw that radio voice on you. $ Naked Truth Ministries. There ain't no other show like this. They don't even come close. I gotta start putting these judges' commercials in here. My good friend, Judge David Poole. Ooh. I'm about ready to go. I am. Because I'm going to one of the getaways and watch the game. My wife gonna drive me. Go in there and have me a fireside beer. Other night I had about 3 or 4 of them tequila shots too. Woo. Oh, now the preacher ain't having no tequila. Yes, I am. It starts with a C, Kosciuszko or somebody tequila, but as smooth as it's gonna be. Yeah. All right. If you all are not going to call, and it's about almost 10 minutes before the hour, I'm going to thank you for Casamigos. That's the name of it. Okay. I'm going to thank you for being here with me on tonight. and we will do this all over again on tomorrow. Did y'all enjoy me? Y'all like to hear me get off on a motherfucker's ass, don't you? That's the reason they call me the cussing pastor. Because I cuss. With the best of them. My mama was better than me now. Ooh. I heard my mama tell a preacher from her wheelchair that had got up under her. She had been a member of that church all her life. And the preacher said something to her. And before I knew it, she had called him a big-headed motherfucker, kiss her ass to shit push you back. I said, well, damn. Woo. I've been using that one ever since I heard her say that one. Shit. All right. Blessed be the tie that binds our hearts in Christian love, the fellowship. I forgot the words, but it's time to say goodbye. Hey man, join me on the radio in the morning as nobody plays the best in blues other than myself. If you're looking for a job, don't forget Advanced Staffing. They're located at 3564 Kirby Parkway. Even if you are a felon, you can get a job, even as a felon. And not only, if you ain't got no car, they'll pick your ass up, take you to work, come back, pick you up, then drop you off at the house. You have no excuse right now not to go to work, and they are hiring. Give them a call at 901-443-5589. That's 901-443-5589. Okay. Woo. Join me on the radio in the morning. Until then, top of the evening.